Hello everyone. We are back at it today. Why it says I have 33 followers, I don't know. The game should be loading in any second. You know how it always takes forever to do that. So we'll just let it load in and then we'll get started. Hey, there we go. And the chat box is working, everything's working, and you see I have a little webcam up today. Hopefully the audio is okay. If for some reason what you're hearing, me, whoever is watching, if this doesn't sound right, please let me know. And we're back at it today with, can I click on the right thing? I'm looking for coal, mind you, and I think the closest one is over here, which is going to be fine. So I'm trying to get my proliferators set up, and I need to get coal to do so. I'm not sure how much we'll need, so we'll kind of just do that amount, I guess. I don't really know how much we'll need. Not too worried about it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set that up right here. It doesn't take much to make these first ones. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these out of here, and I'm just going to put them in a box for now. Whoops, can I box it? There. Put some in a box at least. That way we store them up. Now the proliferator level 2 proliferator, I'm not researching that yet, and that's over here. Can I queue this yet? I can, but it takes diamonds, and diamonds are where diamonds are here, which crystal is just could actually queue these two up to get that, because why not, right? It just takes that and it takes a level 1, so it all gets done at the same spot anyway, which is fine. Now for those of you just joining, welcome. Let's set this up properly, something like that. These are actually just super fast, by the way. Alright, let's queue this up. And then we're going to bring a belt like this out. That, and I guess we need one to come out, because it makes, what does it make? One and, let's see, one every half second, so 2 per second, which is super fast. So that's why this won't be able to keep up with this. Well, it will eventually, if I have more. But for now, we're just going to store them, because these are used in the proliferator MK2s. You need one of these, and we'll set up a little array here to make some graphite, and there we go. Hey Pete, how you doing? I got a cam up now. I haven't ever used the webcam before. It's right here, and I know I'm looking at it that way, but normally I'm looking at the game. So I have 3 screens here. I have one on this side, one on this side, and then my main monitor, which is like, I don't know, 24-inch or something like that. Back at it with Dyson Sphere Program today. And I'm trying to get my proliferators set up over here to, yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I just got it. It's, you know, nothing special to look at. I may get, I gotta look this way. The background, you can see everything behind me. I may get some sort of, I don't know, sheet or something to put behind me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I like doing this. Now, one thing, I'm not sure if you caught my other Dyson Sphere Program videos. I'm gonna get rid of this. Or not, but I'm actually, this is for anybody watching, mind you, let's see how we can get this hooked up today. So you go up and you grab it and you go, am I on a fault line? What the heck? Oh, that's not what I want. I want it here. No, that's not what I want either. Isn't it that? No. It's, oh my god, these are so, there was a slight update. There was a slight update earlier. Now I don't think it was, I swear you click it here and you bring it across, but then that puts it there. Is it here? No, because that's, I wanted to grab up here. Oh, that's it. There we go. Jesus. No, it's not. It is, but it's the wrong way. Alright, fair enough here. So you got to go up, and you got to drag it across to There. Now I think we got it. Jeez, this is so hard. Yeah, I got it the other way. Yeah, I don't get why this is so, like, there was an update today. Why they didn't, I mean, I didn't read the update, so maybe they did fix this in some fashion. So there we go. Actually started some without doing that, so I kind of had a boo-boo there. And we're not using any blues, so we don't have blues hooked up yet. So let's see if we can grab it here. So we start going in with that, and then there you go. That's easy. Okay, now we got it. Now we got it. Now we got it. And then there we go. Just got to remember the camera's on me, so I can't be picking my nose here. Yeah, this is such a pain. I mean, you can link these together, which is good. What is the problem here? Oh, all right, I disconnected this bell because I wanted to hook this up. So, Pete, anybody else watching, welcome. Got my camera up. My follower goal says 33. I don't have 33 followers. I think I only have 17 or 18, so I'm not really sure why it says 33. Nonetheless, we are trying to grow to get to that next level. There's actually 2 achievements that I want to get to. One is the affiliate level, where I can start having subscribers, which I'm not looking for money, of course, but just to have that, you get special emotes, and there's different things. And then the other one is, I'm not sure what the title is, but it's also to get 50 followers, where you can have, I think, custom emotes and different things like that that I would be really neat to have. It is the face. You've seen my face before in all its beauty. I was saying to Pete, we're actually, I didn't actually say it yet, but I keep looking at the screen over here because that's where my chat is. The chat box does need some work. Can you guys see the chat box okay? The font to me seems very small. Yeah, right. To me, the chat box, the font seems very small. Is that right, or can you guys read it? In any case, I'll give my spiel here while I'm here. So it's okay for me. Okay, it just looks small on my screen. You look like, what was I supposed to look like? Did I have a business suit on and a tie? No, I made a joke. I maybe it was to Wally. I'm not sure the other day that if I do webcam, I should wear my beekeeping veil, which would probably be like a unique thing because no one else probably on Twitch wears like a beekeeping helmet. That could be like my thing, but you know, anyway. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, so we'll look at our star system here, and this, if any of you caught my previous episodes, we're actually in a different star system. So when a lot of people, when they roll games like this, Wally, you know this for sure, is you roll seeds and you keep doing it until you find one that looks decent. And the one I had before that, there were 2 moons that orbited I think it might have been a gas giant. I'm not sure. The giant's irrelevant. And then there was one other planet. But there was no lava planets. There was hardly any iron ore anywhere in the system. There was copper ore, hardly any iron ore. There was virtually no titanium at all, and a little bit of silicon, or maybe an adequate amount. So there'd be no way to like advance until you can start flying. And my closest star back there, I think, was 3 light years. This one's 2. So off camera, I re-rolled, and we got a normal looking system. We have our planet. We have we got lucky with the tidally locked lava planet. Tidally locking, for those of you watching that don't know, it means the rotation is the same as its orbit. So the same part that's facing the sun is always in daylight. So it's a good place to put up solar panels. It's a good place to also shoot your carrier rockets in your Dyson sails to your Dyson Sphere, because they'll almost always be firing. And because this one's on the inside most orbit, nothing will ever block this, I believe. And then the one outside, I'm not sure what this one. This is an Ashen Glycol. This is the one that has some titanium, a lot of silicon, some iron, not a lot. This one here has a lot. Again, titanium is an adequate. I keep looking at that screen. I should look up here. An adequate amount of titanium. Again, no snow, hardly any coal. But your solar gains are good, even though so you have that, and then you also have the shadows over the planet. Oh, that is a good. That is a. Can I move this while I'm in game? That is a good question. I guess I could put it there. Let me see once. If I put it, yeah, I never thought about that. I could put it here for now. There. Yeah, sorry guys. I totally, okay. Because there's a thing with games like this is where do you put the chat box where it's not going to be over something? I guess in the bottom left maybe. Anyway, so I'll start over. So this is a tidal locked lava planet. So once we get those new magma power generators, I'm not sure where that is in the tech tree. I don't know. I haven't looked, but nonetheless, it has good solar gain because you're always in daylight, so you're never going to have to worry about that issue. I pave planets when I can anyway, so whatever. We have tons of iron, tons of copper, a good amount of silicon. Silicone? Because it's silicon. It turns into silicone once you process it. Yeah, 117 is really good. And then this one out here, the glycol, it has fire ice on it. So, because we have, this is a gas, this is an ice giant. So this is fire ice. This also has fire ice. Not a lot of it, a little bit. Yeah, silicone doesn't need it, right? Silicone is what you use to put around the rim of your sink so it doesn't leak. Silicon is different. Whatever. Not what are they called? People that study elements? A scientist? No, there's got to be another term for that. In any case, we have a bit of fire ice here, which is great because we can exploit that early on. Yeah, or making like toys for, well, various toys. But like I know my kids have some things that are made from silicone. Silicon's an element, right? There you go. So they have things that are made of silicone, not like plastic, so they can eat them, or they can chew on them, but they're not toxic, and then you can wash them. I think that's the stuff. This planet here is terrible for wind or solar, so this is going to be one, and there's no coal. So I have a feeling we're going to be using this planet. I mean, it's good because there's nothing here to build on is great, but the power is a problem. So this might just be a planet where I just use this to collect everything. And then we go to our lava planet. I'm very interested to see what's this one, because this is only 2 light years away. But we don't have the exploration yet. That one's 2 light years. This one is 3, 4. Then these start getting to be too big. That one's not far at all. I don't know what it is. It's let's see, M-type star. I don't really know the differences of the stars, like what's a good one or not. I don't know. M-type star, and we have a G-type star. Obviously with crude oil. So we have a decent amount of starting stuff. So nonetheless, I re-rolled and I spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours basically replicating almost exactly what I had on the other planet. So it doesn't look too different. I have my little hub here. I have a little space for steel, for glass. Is that glass or silicone? One of the two. I got stone bricks here. And then our little starter base. I already moved the science over here, got the oil set up. Up here is a little bit of silicon manufacturing, and then I have, can I do that yet? No, I don't have that yet. And then I have an area set up for a little bit of a power station. Power we're actually fine on. Yeah, we're only about less than 50% making the graphite. So we're doing okay. I should put the webcam here on this monitor because that's where the chat is. Hey, we're still learning, right, Wally? I get this proliferator thing. It's so simple to use. Like, are the developers? Do you think their assumption is that people are going to use it on literally everything, so make it easy to get to or easy to do? Because even the level 2, it takes one of these, and it takes, yeah, sure, Pete. Thanks for stopping by. And like, it takes coal, and then it takes the graphite, which is coal. So it's super simple to make. But I think what I'm going to use it for a lot is once they get logistics up and running, which, where are we for that? Doable. Definitely doable. I got to get thrusters. Where are they at? Ooh, I'm out of power. Thrusters, where are you? This. So yeah, hydrogen's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to be out of. I think I can queue up one more thing, which I have that going already. And yeah, okay, what? I didn't know that was new. Vertical construction, what level? Level 1? Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That got to be new, isn't it? I never remember needing that upgrade for these. Interesting. It's interesting. Nonetheless, we were out of fuel, so I better fly over here and get some of this. And fuel back up. Yeah, I can't wait till I can get off planet and could do. Yeah, upgrades early. Yeah, it's just, I mean, the only thing I have on right now is science because everything else is so simple to make. But I think once we start getting into doing, which will be probably pretty, like once we start doing something in math, I mean, I love getting logistics up and running. That's like, not my thing, but I love having bots like early. Let's see, what do I have in my inventory that I can feed into one of these? That a lot of people don't like having this up here, but I like having this as like a little icon, just so I know how close you are, because you can have 8 things queued up at once. So anyway, yeah, upgrades early. I get that. Like for the basic hub stuff, which is all I've really done, nothing, no big construction yet. I feel don't need it. I don't know. We got some Diet Coke today. Not paid promotion. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. You know that website you gave me for the game codes, the keys. For some reason, like under my Steam section, it says there's no games registered. So I don't know. Does that take time to get up and running? I don't know. Unless it means there's no games from them, maybe. Not a. If Diet Coke wants to sponsor me, I'd actually would rather take regular Coke. I'm just trying to drink Diet Coke just to, you know, a little bit less sugar, less calories going in. This is awesome. We can now, I can't want to fly because I would definitely not go anywhere. We can fly though. We can get to the other planet. I don't need operation guides. Who reads guides? I know how to do everything. These things are awesome. None from them. Oh, okay. So that'll never update. Yeah, just the little I mean, I just applied, right? And also because my channel just starting to have gaming views. I don't know if it matters because since I haven't upgraded uploaded anything in a while, like prior to just switching everything over, there's been hardly any content. So I don't know what the threshold is because on average I was getting, I was around 100 a day views. They're up now, which is good. So I'm not sure what the... Yeah, oh, that's right. You're premiering at 12 o'clock. I won't be able to join you for that right now. I guess there's no... I can have it on the screen, I guess, to periodically pop over. One thing I don't know how to do yet, maybe this is an affiliate thing, if you're still here, is where you can drag videos into your video. Is that a thing? I swear that's a thing. Yeah, thumbs up. So I'm just going to keep working away. I've literally done nothing since I've been here except talk. So we're making stuff. Science is making. I mean, it's slow going in the beginning because there's nothing. Sure. Okay. Maybe I'll look into that. I mean, I guess, there's a lot of stuff in Stream Elements that I'm working on, like the follower goal, which for some reason says 33. I don't know why. I don't have 33 followers. I think I only have 18. It's like kind of the opposite of what it should be because the goal is 50, but I need 33. I don't know. The chat box, the follower thing that oh, OBS. Oh, okay. I'll check into it. But I know if you get a new follow, it will pop up in the middle of the screen. I do have that set up at least. So we're getting there. We're getting to be professional level. Not at all. What's the problem here? I don't want to upgrade my blue because it's a 2-to-1. It's just I have these stockpiled, so maybe we'll just put another one here. Just to it can't hurt. I mean, I'll eventually kind of have too much. I guess I can just do one more. Can I build any more? I can. Why didn't it copy the settings? There we go. That's what I want. There, why not? This will screw all the ratios up, but whatever. It doesn't matter, really. Well, you're already getting extra hashes, because if the proliferators, for those of you who don't know, this proliferator, it adds... Do I have it select? I think the default... Oops, I didn't you do it in here. The default is... I think the default is extra products. You can switch it over here to do product speed up. I think it's just how it comes out of the machine. So I have a feeling some of these that came out, they all look exactly the same though. I'm still a little bit confused about that. Like you select from here which one you want, but then in here, it's kind of confusing because then in here, you also select what you want. Like, do you want it to go faster? Or do you want, it's like it's faster there, right? Now here it's now slower. I don't know. I got to read up more about exactly how that works. But whatever, we are producing. Eventually this is going to run out and this is going to be too much. But for now it's fine. We are proliferating them. And we have a bit of our oil set up, a basic oil field, which this you can run. You can actually run more off of this, but you can't this way. So these things output 3 items every 4 seconds. So if you have 8 machines, that's 6 items per second, and that's what an MK1 belt is. So you're limited with your output, except if you would have 2 lines here, which a lot of people also do. You could have, I think you could have, let's see, 1 every 2 seconds. So you could have 12 of these, but I don't know. It's saving space. This works just as fine. We don't need this yet, even though this is filling up. Can I stack? Can't do any more. What are we waiting on here? Drones, crystals, proliferator level 2. I think we can go back into this and do the vertical construction now. Should almost have done that first. Okay, the queue's full anyway. Oh, now it's not. Oh, that was weird. That let me select that. But I definitely want to get working on. I mean, we have this is queued already. That's number 4, and then the planetary logistics is definitely where I want to head next because I love the drones. It makes things so much easier because then you can just start tapping ore pockets and just really start setting up something. But speaking of setting up something, I want to find a location. We have tons of stone right here. We have a little bit of iron here, not a lot at all. That's 37,000. I want to start setting up a, let's see, hit N to rotate north. By the way, you can spin it with the right mouse button, and then you hit N, runs it to north. I want to start setting up a big area to make, there's some iron to make, there's iron, and there's iron there. To start making foundations, because, wow, there's like nothing on this side of the planet. This is oil. This would be a good area to do massive. Look at all the oil here. Jeez, what is our oil even at on this planet? 51 per second. Jeez. Because there's just so much over here. I didn't realize there's so much. All the ores are literally on this side, and then all the fuel, and then nothing else is on this side. I could come up here and do it, but this is where at the, you can't bring up the grids like that. So I think the best spot would be maybe right here. Set up a couple rigs to start making. Yeah, I think we'll do it right up here. We'll use, I guess we'll use this stone. This one. This one. I'm not sure how many we're going to need. But the trick with this, there's not 6, is if you can get 6 nodes per miner, 2 miners will fill a Mark 1 belt. So that's kind of like what a lot of people strive to get. Strive? That sounds like a very big word. A lot of people try to they do it like that. They do it that way. It's just, come on, can we not fly? Jesus. There we go. And then we're going to grab up to this and come across. Always forget, this is such a different, the way that the controls work. You can just keep clicking and dragging. Satisfactory, or maybe it's Factory Town, don't work that way. It'd be nice if the games, all games would have the same key bindings. I guess you could reset them, of course. Alright, up here is that, and then we have some iron. So what I want to do is, let's see. Let's plop down some of these. I guess we could kind of put them. Where's our fault lines? I don't even know where they're here. They're right here. So we don't want to build below that. Let's just put a bunch of these. I'm not sure how many we're going to need. So I guess actually I don't want to do a bunch. I just want to do 1. That was stupid. All right, foundations. Hey, Pete. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I get it. Wally's more important. I don't know how to. I guess you could watch both. Like, but then you can only listen to one. Yeah, sorry, Wally. I didn't forget. I just forgot that you do your premieres at 12 o'clock. That's okay. I'm gonna be on here probably for another maybe 45 minutes or so. I like to try to do them around an hour if I can. Is it for Against the Storm, Pete? Or is it for something else? Oh, maybe he's gone. Yeah. What is the premiere for? Is it Against the Storm again? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it's one game I've never gotten. Well, of course I've never gotten into it. I know he plays. I'm not sure how many episodes he's up to. I think quite a lot, like 40 or 80. I don't know, a lot. I'm not sure if it'd be my style or not, but alrighty. So let's see. So we could do a maximum of 2 of these because it needs 3 bricks per second. But we could have a couple different ones set up. So can we get MK2 belts yet? Where are we at on that research? 93, yeah, okay, so a little bit more than I thought. MK2 belts. Oh, I need MK3 belts. That is going to be this one. These are proliferators. This is to make them. I kind of want these now, but yeah, well, 93. That's a lot of episodes. By Factory Town, I think I'm at 43. 43, Pete. I have next episode. Like, there's 2 that are being uploaded. One today. I think there's one tomorrow that are recorded already. And I'm working on getting all the crystals ready to start making the Omni pipes, I guess it's called. The next episode, which probably won't be out until maybe Thursday, I'm hoping to be able to unlock them. I'm just waiting for the research to come through, which you'll see in the next episode. So we're getting close. I have maybe 3 or 4 episodes left, so maybe 5 or 6 in total. I'd like to hit maybe 50. That would be a nice number. I still don't know if I'll be able to hit 50. And then after that game is done, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I'll do something else. I have a bunch of things planned. It's just a matter of... I should not do it this way. It's just a matter of what I can... Yeah, I know you have. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate all the comments and the feedback and everything. Is great. All right, so up here, I almost need like to have a big stone assembly line set up because you don't really need that much really to make this. You need a couple bricks, and actually, you know what? Speaking of that, maybe we'll just tie into over this instead of setting this whole new thing up. Let me just check real quick where I have my. If stone so stone bricks are here, is my... You know what? I think I'm just going to do it here. Because, like, you just hardly use anything. Yeah, let's do it here. Once we get once we get the logistics set up, I keep looking at the wrong stupid screen. I'm going to move, next stream, the camera's going to go over to the mother monitor, because that's where the chat is. I'm going to set up a better setup for making stone, because is that too far? Can I put them closer together? I don't know how that works. I just literally did the same one again. I don't think that's too close. Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. I should have just left it how I had it. Alrighty, that's that. Okay, we'll just get just a basic setup. We'll just do it here. It's just so much easier because the products are right here, really. So we'll just do it that way. And we'll go from there, because the steel is literally right here. We're not doing anything with it at the moment. Can I sneak it through? I can't. I got to bring it up. That's okay, though. We'll go here, and then we're going to bring it up. Over. Oops, I got to bring it up here. And then down to here, and then down like that. Let's grab some... Yeah. Once we get logistics towers, which we should actually get them by the end of this episode, because this is for the proliferators, which as soon as we get this takes a lot, though. We're going to upgrade our science to that. Now, it almost makes sense to like upgrade the things going into the science to give better production, but I guess in the end it doesn't matter. I don't know. Then we got to make these, which is the logistics 3. Then we got to do the vertical upgrade, or the, what is that? That's the hydrogen canisters, which you do need as well to fly to other planets. Then you need your thrusters, and then you need this. So yeah, we have. Oh, I don't even have the research queued up yet. Why do I not have that queued up yet? There we go. And then these are the best ones. These have gotten an upgrade. I think your planetary drones now can hold 100 in these. I'm not sure about here, if these are still at 50 or not. I'm not sure. And then this is the other logistics thing. This is they call it what do they call it? A piler, but it's almost more like a stacker, because you're not piling things on top of each other and stacking them are virtually the same thing. It says after setting up the automatic pier on the conveyor belt, it automatically integrates 2 consecutive cargoes, so it has to be the same thing on top of each other, and then so it's just about throughput. But the thing is, you still have to run. So I'm not sure how exactly that's gonna be good, because if you're having something come out of a machine, right, you have to pack it. I guess you'd pack 2 things and then combine them into one belt. Like if you have a logistics station, right, and you have 2 belts coming out, and you pack them onto one belt, I guess that's how the space savings would work. I don't know. I'm not there yet. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to set this up. And then our steel, that's steel, and then our stone is over here. That's a bit of ways away, because we are not at yellow science yet, of course. All right, let's do that. Yeah, anybody that's that's watching Wally's stream, not the YouTube thing. Hope you enjoy it. It's a game that I want to do this. I've seen a little bit of his streams or his videos on that. Not all of them, or not too many. Mind you, not to get off topic, but see how much faster the drones are, and we actually have 6 now, and they're super fast, and they each have 1 extra task to them, which is great. So each one can do 2 things, which is also very awesome. Alrighty, so this one we're going to drag MK2 belt, or MK2 sorter, and this can just do 1. Now, I guess we could run another belt of it. What is the problem here? Let's, do I have any of these? Let's upgrade a couple of these. Let's upgrade these. I want these to be... And the interesting thing is I have counters. Where are they? Are they in this, or are they in logistics? I have some counters here that... I guess all they do is they just display an amount. So if we stick that here, what does that do? Does it do anything that's worthwhile? I thought it gives... Oh! What is that doing? How is that counting? Each block would be 100, maybe? Why is it counting down? How do I... Can you configure... Oh, look at that. Oh, because this is... I guess this is a per minute, right? Per second. Well, that's per minute. That's per sec. No, that can't be per second either. Target flow. What the heck? How does this work? I guess it just lights up, right? If you're at a certain... If you put it at 6 seconds... I don't understand this. This is so confusing. What the heck? How do I get away from that? I guess it's this. But... But it doesn't actually stop anything. It's just a counter. It's not like a... Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's get... I don't know what that's for. I don't really care. So, but we are making bricks. Or, yeah, bricks. We are making foundations very, very slowly. But we are making them. So that is something. One of the first things that I like to set up once we get planetary logistics up and running is to set up a proper thing like this, which we're definitely going to do. So, let's see. We haven't really done too much this episode yet. We got the proliferator level 2. We're getting there. So in the meantime with that is, the way I guess it will go is, let's stop doing that, and well, we can still feed him into here, and then we're going to grab, this one is going to take that, and then that's going to output. I'm just going to do it like that. I don't exactly know how it's going to work. And that one's going to go to there. I'm going to start using the faster inserter. This is going to be proliferate. I don't know, however you say it. Whatever. I can't. Actually, no, I can. Can you make this stuff? No, I can't make it yet. But I know it takes graphite. So, can we start paving some things? I want to do no foundation. You get the plus key to go up, of course. Hey, look at that. Our first. It's cool to get achievements. Yeah, we're reclamating it. That's one word. That's one way to say it. How much is this actually using? It's using 2 per second. So I don't need to do that. I could just tap into this. 2 per second. And then what are the other ones going to be using? Let's just look. It's probably, they use diamonds, right? The diamonds. So diamonds is going to be using 1 diamond per second. Can I get out of this? 1 diamond per second. And diamonds, I think diamonds are still made in a smelter. So it needs 1 diamond per second, which this is 1 every 2 seconds. So you need 2 of these. Okay, so it needs 1 every 2 seconds, or do 2 of them, which would be, actually, let me just put this one over here. And then that's 2 per second. And then, or hold on a second. Let me get ahead. So it needs, sorry guys. So it needs 1 diamond per second. Got it, right? And this creates 1 diamond every 2 seconds. So 2 of these. So we're going to need 2 of these to be 1 per second. So we need to make, what the hell was that? There's a big noise upstairs. Sorry guys. Sorry. The baby's being put to bed. So I need to make 1 carbon per second. And that's going to take virtually 1 every 2 seconds. So we'll do that. And that. Okay. So that's the way that gets done. Which is kind of very... Can I click on this? Or can I just drag that up like... Let's just go this way. There we go. There. And then we're going to switch this around here. A very simple process here. I could just use the regular ones for here. There, and then these are going to come out, and then these are going to feed into this, like that, and we're going to grab it like that, and these are going to output like this, like this. This is going to be selected to be proliferator level 2s, which are actually quite good, because it goes from 12.5% up to 20%. So it's significantly more. Well worth it, I think. There we go. Now, can you proliferate 2 things? Can you proliferate the proliferator things? I don't think so. I don't think, because that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're just going to get rid of that. Yeah, this is still making what it makes. That's fine, because these are taking in 2 coal per second, and this is 2 coal per second. Yeah, then we're only using, yeah. Yeah, because this is actually, because I think everything's a 1-to-1. Because this takes 2 of these to make 1, but it's still 1 per second. So these are making 2 per second. These are using 2 per second. And then the next one up, I think, is going to be a 1-to-1 again, or something like that. I don't know. But these should definitely be, Can I just grab all of these? Actually, the red ones are fine for now. I want to proliferate the all of these. Get that out of there. Hello to everybody who's just joining. I'm still working on getting some kinks out. Keep looking at the wrong. Keep working on getting some kinks out with the chat box. What I'm going to try to do maybe this week is to make some sort of like design that I can put behind the chat box and make it look not like that, because it looks kind of bland. Oops, I don't want to collect those kinds. I do want to collect these. We're just upgrading the proliferator level 2s right now. I don't know how to drain this. Oh, never mind. You drain it like that. And you do that, and you dump all that. Oh, that's so cool how you... Okay. Never mind. That's super simple then. Because this is still using the level 1. And I'm pretty sure you can't mix these. Hey, Jeff. Hey, look at that. Oh, not look at that. Well, look at that, too. We're doing proliferator... Proliferator stuff. Does it put 2 little dots on it now? Oop, that's not how you pause. Oh, it does. Because now we have a 20% bonus instead of a 12.5%, which is still good. How do I gotta do that? I gotta dump this back into here. Wonder if you could put these into a liquid tank. Probably not, right? I was saying to the other people, Jeff, is I'm not sure if you caught any of my other ones. Also, I have a webcam. Hi. I gotta move it to my other screen because that's where the chat is. But if you saw my other episodes, I had two. One's being, I think, published today. The other one, I streamed both of them. Yeah, you're right. All me, all my glory, right? I'm trying to get my two things. One is trying to get my Twitch presence up. My follower goal little bar is way off right now. I don't know why it says 33 followers. I only have, I think, 18. Got the webcam going, the chat box. Everything's a WIP, right? Work in progress. But we're getting there. But in my other streams, I started on in a world or a solar system that had 2 moons orbiting a giant, and then I had one other one out here. None of them were, so there's only was 3. Well, there's 3 here. None of them was a lava planet. This one is actually tidally locked and lava, which is actually excellent. Because I didn't roll. I just clicked I just click, and then I just pick one. And then this one I got lucky because you actually have a lot of planets, but there was like hardly any iron in the system. A lot of coal, hardly any iron, hardly any titanium, or a moderate amount of silicon. So I would be struggling big time to get underway. So I re-rolled it off camera. I basically set, not cheating, but I basically set everything up exactly where it was at the end of where the last published episode would be. Have my little hub up, got some this going. Ooh, I can do this now, and I totally am going to crash into things. So now we're back to, yeah, right. There was no lava planet because I think the gas giant had 2 moons. So I don't know if they can just not be a lava planet. I don't know how how the seeds are generated. I don't know. Oh, awesome. I don't know how the seeds are generated. Speaking of hydrogen, we need to go to our planet. We need to go. Where is it? This one has titanium. Cause you need titanium to make the hydrogen fuel rods. So I'm gonna keep an eye out when this. How long does this take? The orbit on this? What is our orbit? Or no, we don't have an orbit because we're orbiting this. What's this thing's orbit? Orbit is 5,200 seconds. What's this one? 30. So we're actually moving much faster than they are. So I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get around to meet them, because we're moving so much faster than they are, and we're orbiting. Yeah, we're counterclockwise. Because if they're moving slower than we are, it's going to take even longer. Yeah, I don't know. The point I'm getting is I got to fly up there to get a bunch to set up a little bit of titanium. So maybe we'll work on that now. Let's see, what's in my inventory? A lot of crap. What I like to do in this type of stuff is I'll just... Oh, actually, no, I think I have a storage box somewhere. Don't I have a storage box somewhere where I have just stuff being put? I end up, by the end of the game, I always have lots of storage boxes where I have stuff. This one. Nope. Maybe I don't have a stuffed chest. Let's just make one, I guess. Because we're waiting on all this research to finish to get the planetary logistics up and running. Which you need. What do we need for that? These take the thrusters, which take... Yeah, so all basic stuff, but sorry, my nanny is putting my son to bed, which is right above this room. I'm hearing some banging going on. Like, what the heck's going on? So we don't need... This is garbage. This is garbage. This I don't need. This I don't need. That I'm not going to just take one stupid thing. Let's see. A lot of things I don't need. That I don't need. Don't need these. Don't need these. These I guess I'll keep. I want to grab... So I want to grab... I have some miners here. I have smelters. I have miners. I need a bunch more wind turbines. Is there any coal in that planet? I don't know if there's coal or not. So I have 20 of those. I want to grab a bunch of these. Let's just get rid of this. Miners, I want to grab a stack. Smelters, I want to grab a stack. I love having these hubs set up. Some people call them a mall. I know Catherine Sky, like she does mall, like their mall. Everything's a mall. Whether it's, I'm not sure if she's ever done Satisfactory. I don't really remember. But anyway, Dyson Sphere Program, Factorio, they're always malls. Other people call them hubs. I don't know. It's half dozen of the other, one of the other, or whatever it's called, right? I mean, it's all basically the same thing. I like calling it a hub. I don't know why. Sounds cool. The only criteria I need. Shopping at the mall, right? So I guess maybe that's where that comes. How many of these do I have? 21. I'm going to grab a couple more. And then I'm going to grab that. Okay, cool. So we need more graphite for sure, because I do not want to get stuck. Here. Because I don't think the planets are going to be lined up any better than they can be lined up right now. So I don't want to lose my chance. Because let me just see where they are again. Yeah, because we're moving a lot faster than they are. Even though our orbit period is... this one is 5,200 seconds. This one is 3,100 seconds. So we will eventually catch up, but I think we're pulling away. Let's just go there. What do I need? This. Let's go. I wouldn't forget anything. I just have no idea how long this is going to take, honestly. It shouldn't take too long. It's going to get lined up here. And then just keep holding down. What does that say? A minute, 18 seconds? That's actually not terrible. We'll just hang out. Well, I'm up to 5. So this is a question for other streamers. So I know Wally's doing his premiere right now, so he won't answer which is fine. I don't want to click anything because I always get screwed up here. Is on the Twitch thing. So at where next to it says stream chat. This is how I see it. You can hover over it and it says users in chat. And then next to my name at the bottom, next to the timestamp, it says, for me, it says 5. Oh, okay, cool. So mine says 5, and I think that's 5. Is that 5 unique viewers? Because I've only had 3 chatting people, Wally, Jeff, and Pete. So that's 3. The statistics are some kind of weird for me that I don't understand it. I don't know. Oops, I gotta be looking at the right thing. Line you up. We're actually getting closer. I need to have fuel left. Just in case we overshoot it, because if we do, then I'm going to be mad. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, right. Did you type all that out, Jeff? Or did you copy-paste that from somewhere? I'll have to ask Wally, because he's the resident expert on this type of stuff. Alrighty, so... Ooh, look at that. Cool. So we are obviously facing the sun. This is Tuttle Locked Planet. So what that means, for anyone who doesn't know, is... the orbit period and the rotation are the same. Kind of like our moon. Oh, hey, Tizzy. That adds... Oh, I see how it works. Okay. So the number of people in the chat, that's what that number next to stream chat is, right? At the top, like above the box. You guys can't see that, I don't think, but I can. And then the number that is in red next to the timestamp, that's how many people are actively watching? I don't know. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. My follower goal, I also have a camera, mind you. My follower goal box is wrong. It says I have 33 followers. I wish I did. I only have 17 or 18. It's waiting for that ding to hit, like for someone to follow somebody new, to ding to see if it changes it. It's built. Oh. I didn't know that, Jeff. Because it just shows up as like lines. It doesn't show up as like a picture. How do you do that? Real time in the after report will say, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're on the lava planet. And what tidally locked means, for those of you who don't know, is the rotation period, just like our moon, is tidally locked to Earth, as far as I know. Because we always see the same side, but the moon does spin. As far as I understand. All right, let's. What we want to do is we want to find. Man, we got ton. We got to find the. Where is the titanium? Oh, look at that. Tons over there, and there's like nothing over here. This is a spot that's hitting the sun too. This is going to be the great spot to start setting up. Yeah, we need solar panels as well. Start setting up for launching the Dyson Swarm stuff. Real time. Yeah, we're getting there. We have 2 more to do, the vertical upgrade, and then we got the logistics ready to go. So we need some titanium. So there's some here. How much is on this planet? 10 million. So there's tons. Where am I actually on this map? So some here. Is there any right? There's coal over there. That'd be for power. So I guess we just have to kind of just fly this way. I want to get more towards the pole if I can. And then we'll go from there. The wind power is pretty poor on this. Looks new. These like spires. I don't remember them before. Here's some. So all I want to do right now is just get. Yeah, we're kind of way. All right, our fault lines are really kind of sketchy right now. We're right here, I guess. I just want to get a little bit of smelting set up here, just so I can start producing. Let's just make a bunch of these so I can start producing some titanium ingots. I don't know how much power we're going to need, because titanium, to smelt titanium, I think that's a 2-to-1, right? What? Why is that not there? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Did I not do titanium smelting? I swear I did. Oof. Shoot, I didn't. That is a mistake. Crap. Well, I swear I did that already. So I thought you needed that to get to the hydrogen smelting. F. Well, what we can do is we can set it up a while. I think it's 2-to-1 or 2-to-2, so it's 2 or 2 seconds. That's 1 per second. So you can have 6 on each side. We might as well set it up, and then we'll just come back. For some reason, I swear I thought I did it. So I thought you needed that to unlock the hydrogen fuel cells. Hey, I'm no expert, right? But that's okay. There's no real rush here. Why I did that, I don't know. At least I brought everything I need, so it'll be a simple kind of pop back when I need to type of thing. Why did I miss one there? So it's actually not all lost. Heck, maybe by the time we're done, this will be finished, because I think we're going to end up just waiting, because I really don't want to have to fly back. Yeah, so I can't just kind of... I need to have... As long as you have 6 nodes in each miner, 2 miners will be able to... What the heck happened here? 2 miners will be able to... where was I trying to grab that other one from? 2 miners can fill a Mark II belt if you have 6 nodes in each, because each one can do 3 per second, I guess is what it is. That's with no bonuses or anything. You know what? I have a feeling this is going to be researched by the time we get this done. What do we got here, Jeff? Yeah, I got to move my camera over to my chat. Got to get my face up fast. Last week, but haven't used it yet. I wanted to use it on a solo. Yeah, right. Haven't done any only shenanigans. Yeah, I just kind of I got it in the mail. Came yesterday. Amazon, of course, what doesn't? And I just I'm like, let's put it up. What's the harm? I'm no Brooke Shields, to tell you that much. I don't know if Brooke Shields would be even compared to being attractive anymore. I have no idea. I haven't seen Brooke Shields in a long, long time. What would be somebody now? Rihanna or something? Not Rihanna. Yeah, I guess Rihanna, right? I don't know. Well, I can make these. These are the better boxes. I like these. So I'm gonna. All right, so we're ready to go. Look at that. Look at that, Jeff. We have 2 research to go. And look at that. So we actually did not screw up anything. So go us. We didn't screw up anything. You can't get that. Yeah, this is all yellow science. I want to go back to. We didn't screw up. We screwed up, but we didn't screw up. I want to get. How can I get these? Oh, I can't get any of these upgrades yet. Yeah, right. If we didn't lose any. Vein utilization. Might as well get that. How many of those can we do? Just do 1. Because it does save on resources. Because it mines it 6% consumption. So 6% bonus and then 10% mining speed. So eventually the ratios of 2 miners to 1 belt don't work anymore, but it's fine. Okay, this we can't do. Might as well put this one back in because this allows us to add 2 layers of matrices, and this is 2 layers of matrix. That's 4 more that we can put on top of what we have now. Let's see, where are we at? I'm gonna get some of these. I gotta get the blueprints going. We can't get any of these. Let's see what else we can do with yellow or with I think we have everything that we can get at the moment. Well, everything that we can. Yeah, we can't get anything else. What text can we research? Might as well queue some. Like we're over teching or where we're at because we don't have anything with deuterium. We don't have any of that stuff yet. Nor do we really need it at the moment. Really, once we get to what do we want to? These are going to be the next thing that I want to start producing. Magnetic. Yeah, these are all yellow science. Where's our next labs? Yeah, we could do 2 more. I want to leave it. Like, I don't want to, because we can start getting into all this stuff. These are the next ones. But they all cost things that we don't have, like graphene. Processors we do have. Graphene. Do I have graphene? That's here. Yeah. So sulfuric acid. Would that be under this or this? Actually, Kraken we do need. That's going to be very helpful to start getting more out of our oil from what we need, because you actually get all you need for red science out of that, because you get your graphite or your energetic graphite, and you get your hydrogen, and you have a hydrogen bonus. But you set up I'm not sure, Jeff, if you've ever seen this. I'm sure Tizzy has seen it, or Pete. There is, you have your oil refineries this way, and then each one has 2 this way, and they feed into each other, so they'll always run, and they'll always be constantly spitting out things. If I remember how to do it, we'll get that set up eventually. But nonetheless, we didn't lose anything here because, well, we didn't lose anything. Because all the time that it took me to get this set up, and boom. So it's not fast by any means, but it'll be passive. And what I'll do is we'll link, how many can I do? That, and then we'll just link these together, which I should have probably put the inserters in first. Yes. There we go. That to that, that to that. Now again, we're not producing a lot at the moment, but by doing this, and we can just stack them up. There you go. We're gonna wait a little bit longer. Can I get one more? Okay, we're maxed out. How many do we have? Let's just grab all what we have, because I want to start making hydrogen fuel cells. Yeah, right, as long as it works. I just want to grab all we can grab at the moment. A few hundred is even fine. Well, maybe 100 is fine, because I want to start making hydrogen fuel cells, because we have hydrogen, and you need titanium to make them. I guess I could stay here all day, because they're producing enough to fill a belt. Where are we at here? Where's the... Oh, it'd be in here. Hey, there we go. So I have... How many did I end up with? 200. 250. Alright, good enough. We're all fueled up. Can I actually? I can't make any. You can't make them in hand. So where? I wish there's where we're going there. Let's see how close you are actually to where we came from. Did that get? Did it get rid of that? I think that was one of the big things. Is you had your marker set up. Hey, Glass. Nice to see you, buddy. We're just doing some Dyson Sphere Program. We got Jeff here, Pete, Tizzy Girl's here, Wally, and anybody else who's lurking and hasn't said anything. So we actually are closer than we were before. One of the big things is when you set up an indicator, when you get to where you're going, the indicator should go off, but it doesn't really work that way. I just set up a little bit of a titanium array here, just a very basic one because I need to start making hydrogen fuel cells. I noticed been a while since I saw industry. Oh yeah, right. Well, there was a new update just last week. Come on, there was a new update just last week. They added a couple new things. These proliferator things where you can like give a 12 or 20% bonus to your production speed or your products that come out. Like that's a new thing. There's MK2 miners, which are I think quite. I gotta start looking here. I think are quite late game for what they take, and you can also get power from lava now. Like on your lava plants, you can stick something in it, and you get lava from or you get power from it. I'm not sure where that is in the tech in the tech tree though. I haven't looked. It's not early game because I'm basically just getting into mid game right now, and it looks like we're out of something because the science stopped. Intrigued about the lava. Yeah, I don't know where that's at. I haven't. When we land, I'll look. But I gotta figure out why. Why did something stopped? I don't know why. I need to get some power back. Because I literally have no power right now. Something stopped. We have to go figure out why. Oh, and while we're waiting, let's see. Where is the lava? That? No, so these are, okay, so here, yeah, I'm not sure what it's, we'll find it. So this is the MK2 miner where you can cover, I think, 11 nodes or something. But look how, it takes optical graphene crystals. So I think that's what those are. Like, so it's so late game. But once you get it, it's so ridiculously fast. Let's see, where is the power upgrade? Some of the science I think has been changed a little bit. I don't know where. Oh, here. Yes, here. Geothermal extraction. So actually, you know what? It's not late game. It's here. We could actually get to it now, which, you know what? Good thing you said that. Or you guys both said that. So I can unlock this. You need the superconductor things, which are freaking pain to make. And you have those other things, which I'm not sure what the purple things are called. But we're gonna get to this. We have to do this one, the photon combiners, which aren't hard to make. We have the materials to make them, and then we can get to them to make these. Yeah, cool. And then we don't have. This is what we need to get to, these things, which are not that hard to make. It's just they take a while to get a bunch. So yeah, so it is. So it's definitely doable. Not this episode because we're already a little over an hour. I don't have that much more time to go. But yeah, so it's definitely we can get to. I mean, this is the main quest line. If you follow the quest line, which it basically takes you to the end of the mission, but you don't have to go in order because these we can get. Like we can start doing Dyson swarms, like in an episode or two. But there's no. As of right now, there's no point for me to do that. What I want to do before we call it, I'll do a little bit more. I gotta figure out why something's not working. Why is this not on? Uh-oh. Oh, I know. I bet you this is full. That's the only downside. I should just burn this. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna burn this. Because right now I'm not doing anything with it, so I am just gonna burn it. Which I don't know why I didn't set that up to burn before. It's kind of an oversight. I found SPMG's super... What is that? Oh, the super magnetic gears? Yeah, whatever they're called, yeah. Yeah, once I get to the turbines, which Well, I mean, we can make it once we get to, where are they? These things. I'm hearing some banging going off. Yeah, these things. Yeah, these. Oh. Super MacNuber. Sorry, I'm trying to listen upstairs. Super magnetic field generators. Super magnetic. Yeah, those things. Yeah. I don't know what is going on upstairs. I'm gonna have to check that soon. Yeah, you definitely need a full production line for that. Just like these things too. These things literally go. I think these go into MK2 or MK3 belts. Like you just need a massive. Yeah, it's been a while since I've ever got. Yeah, all the things. Like these are the big. These are big things. I mean, these go into a bunch of things which I can't see yet because I don't have it. But then they go into this, which I love these things, by the way. These are almost like using substations in Factorio. They have a huge space like that. But in this game, which is also interesting, is that everything is done in a circle, which makes sense because how things would radiate. In Factorio, everything is square. The power grids are square, which realistically don't work, but it makes sense for what the game is. Yeah, so all right, our science is back up and running. I'm like, why did it stop? I'm like, it shouldn't have stopped. Well, it stopped because we ran out of, or we ran out of storage. Because I don't think I can go up any higher, or maybe we can. Let's just go to 5. The next thing you go through those, yeah, right, you do because they go into. Is it? Well, the turbines go into these, and I think the other ones go into. I don't remember what it goes into, but it goes into something that's, yeah, crazy big. Can we stack this higher? Oh, we can. I knew something was wrong when it stopped. So I'm like, we have plenty of power. We're just going to burn. Are we burning it at a good enough rate? We're at 52. We're still producing it faster than when we're burning it as. These are running, right? Yeah. Heck, maybe we can just put a couple just to burn these. So I don't want to run out again. Am I out of them? Is that the problem? Yeah, I'm out of them. Okay, this is fine, though. We actually now gained a whole bunch more power. Not that we really need it at the moment, because we're doing fine on power. But eventually, yeah, once you start setting up big things and have planetary logistics going, which we're actually very close to that. Very, very close to that. I had a thing rigged up that alternated a big array of power generators in hydrogen. Oh, yeah. Oh. How did you do that with like by using using what is it called? By using this thing, like the filter, so like it filters oil first, and if the oil gets too low, then it gives it hydrogen, right? Yeah, right. The splitters, yeah, because there's no such thing as like you don't have like there's no logistics like Factorio has where you can set conditions, but it does work. It's like let's burn all the oil first and then burn the or vice versa, right? I'm checking my phone because I thought I heard some. Stuff. The splitters, I do like these splitters though compared to say Satisfactory, because Satisfactory is they're directional. You can only input one item to get 3 items out, or input 3 items to get. You can't split it 2 and 2, which I get it. It's just, I mean, the different games are different. I get it. It's awkward. DSV doesn't. I talk with my hands a lot now that I'm looking at myself. DSV doesn't have proper. Yeah, it doesn't. And I don't know if it ever will. I don't really read too much into the dev notes, or maybe they don't produce that much, or they don't publish that many. Yeah, great. So our proliferators are working. I had to steal the idea because I had to steal it. Yeah. iSmore. Yeah, I don't have. I think you need to be an affiliate to have. Like where you do the exclamation points and things. I don't know how to. I don't think I can do that with just being a basic like member. I'm not sure what it's called. Like before you have the. I'm talking with my hands again. Before you have the affiliate level or the member level, you can't set stuff up like that. That's why I'm hoping to get that level. So the 9 people that are watching or whoever it is, please hit the follow button. That would be much appreciated. That'd be much appreciated because I want to start having like these cool emotes and stuff. I think it'll be fun to have that stuff set up. Our proliferator is working very well. I mean, you can really pump out like once you start getting into doing things. I think it was you, Glass, that said about what you use. It's like I think when I start making, I can't make. Where are the turbines at? I'm more like, oh, these. Once you start making these things, like you got to produce them like crazy. So it's like you want to proliferate them just to get like another use out of them. I followed you, I think, from your first stream. Yeah, I think a lot of people that are in chat right now have. Because I'm just looking, because looks like there's 9 people in here now. So most of it's all people that I've known, like through Discord or whatnot. But if you haven't, hit the follow button. Because I want to get I haven't had any followers this stream, which is, again, understandable. But like it gives you in the middle of the screen where my cursor is, it'll get a pop-up that says, so-and-so follows you. These turbines are insane. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Yeah, it's a bot. I don't know how to. I think you have to be at an affiliate level to have stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how to use bots. Yeah, glass. That's the thing. That's one thing in this game that you run out of the most is these things. They literally go into, not that they go into everything, but the things they go into you use ridiculous amounts of, like these. And then later on they go into, no, I don't go into gravity. I'm sure what else they go into. Do they go into these maybe? They go into these thrusters. It's like insane. We can actually set this up while we're chatting. What do we got? An hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, it's crazy how many. Now I'm down to 7. Who just left? Why did you people leave? Statistics and analytics and stuff are fun. I used to use IRC bots, but I'm too unmotivated to rewrite them for every new platform. I don't know what that is, but it sounds complicated based on saying that you're too lazy to do it, which likely means that it's hard to do. I don't know what that means. But how am I down to 6 people now? You people. How are we doing here? Am I running low on hydrogen? Because I should be putting out enough hydrogen to sustain this. Interesting. I am. Again, once we start getting the cracking going, which I don't think I'm even researching cracking yet, am I? Internet relay chat, the original internet chat platform. Oh, I think I actually have heard of IRC. Was that around like before, like AOL and all that? Like, because you had AOL Messenger. Was that around before all that? This is the first stream. No, this is actually the 3rd stream for this save. One's uploaded already. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it does ring a bell, the name, the IRC. I've never used it. Like, I'm not to say people are old, but I'm not that old. Like, I was a young teenager when, like, the internet, like AOL, came into play. So I was a kid, basically, when this IRC. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so Glass, this is actually the third playthrough. I had to do a bit of. I mean, I'm just talking. Like I'm wasting a lot of time right now. I had to do a bit of a redo on this, which I guess I should wait till you come back. I'll wait for him to come back. So let's see. What we can set up now is we can actually make we can make these. These we need graphene. One of these things we can't make by hand. Is it graphene? So you need to make these in chem plants, right? Which now we need sulfuric acid, which needs water. And all right, I'm not making that. I'm 50. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm 38, so I'm a little bit behind, like the very early stuff in the 80s. Like I was oblivious to it back then. I used to just play outside in the dirt all day, right? Like kids did in the 80s. Yeah, I was a little bit too young for that. But I definitely have heard of it. I remember watching when we first got cable TV back in like 1998. I think it was at my parents' house way back when, or maybe it was 1997, something like that. There used to be a show. I'm not sure the network may exist now, but it was called Tech TV. It was on. It was the same channel where like MythBusters started. Maybe it was on the Discovery, and then it became a channel called Tech TV, where they had Oh, Kat Schwartz, who I actually follow on Instagram. She did a show, and then there was a couple other people that did shows, like tech shows. I used to love that stuff. I'm like, this is so cool. And then there was a girl named Morgan, a blonde, Morgan something, that did like a tech hour. I don't know what it's called. And I know they used to talk about that or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about or not. But what did I set this up for? I don't know. But yeah, I remember Tech TV. Like, I miss Tech TV. Because it was funny because I follow Kat Schwartz on Instagram. Like, she doesn't know me, of course, or anything. But, like, she posted a photo the other day, and she didn't like it or anything. But I said, I really miss Tech TV. Maybe the show was called Call for Help. I don't know if you remember any of this or if you were in that loop. Because it's all based in California. I'm not sure where you were living in 1998 or 2001. I think it was all based out of California. It was called like Call for Help. I think her name was Morgan Webb, blonde girl. I mean, that was 20 years ago, so who knows what they're doing now nowadays. Oh, anyway, good old days, right? I'm sure you've had lots of them back in the. Well, I guess you grew up in the 70s, right? So and then kid in the 70s, and then grew up in the 80s. So yeah. All right, so what we can start doing is we can't make these yet because we need to get these we can make, of course, which we don't have any made. And these we need graphene, which takes sulfuric acid. Yeah, watch Tech TV. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, she was a looker, and then there wasn't a lot of other women on the show. It was her, and then there was another woman. I follow. Megan Maroney, or Marone, Moronne or something. Her name's Megan. I think they both did a show, or maybe Kat and her did a show. I don't remember the names. I have no idea what they were called. They used to do like Call for Help. Yeah, you remember Dirt, right? So I can't make the logistics stations because we need to get sulfuric acid, and I'm at an hour and 20 minutes. I don't have time to do that. But what we can probably set up is to start making thrusters, which take steel and copper, both things we have, and then these take the processors, which we don't have. So let's just figure out where do we have. Let's actually turn this off for a minute. Wish it'd be light, but it's not. So we have, where's our steel? Steel production is over here, and then we have copper being made. We're making it right here, so we're gonna set up an area right over here. Oh yeah, I also want to set up those. Hold on a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to set up right here. This is what happens when I get distracted like this. Is I want to set up one little rig to start making hydrogen fuel cells. I know I'm going to be stealing some hydrogen from this, so it will kind of hurt the science a little bit, but I'm not bothered by it. I want to start making hydrogen fuel cells, fuel rods. So it needs hydrogen, which we're making, and then it also needs the titanium, which we're just going to slap in a box. Is that too close? Nope. We're going to put another box over here. And then I don't need tons of it, so let's make that amount. And this is going to get all the titanium, and this is going to get power. I wonder if this would be something that you'd put up. That's our job, seeing how much we can distract. Yeah, right. Hey, Pete. Glass has been distracting me. Hey, Wally's back. Cool. So, yeah, well, I guess I've been on here the whole time while you were doing things. So I appreciate everybody stopping by this. I think this is the biggest amount of unique chatters, which I think we're up to 5 or 6 if you count Tizzy Girl when she popped in earlier. Maybe because you guys love seeing my beautiful face. I'm setting up. We haven't really done much. We haven't really done much. We got proliferators set up. We flew to the lava planet, which is. I wonder where it is at. I wonder where it's at right now. Got to be over yonder somewhere. Has to be over there. I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah. Mostly heckle wall encounter. I'm breaking. Yeah, as a hobby. It can help with viewership. We got to get. Yes, our first fuel rod. So goodbye. Not goodbye forever, but goodbye to using stupid. Not stupid, but It's funny that it draws from the number of the slot. I mostly heckle. Well, yeah, right. Now, Wally, I asked this question to some of the other guys, and they weren't sure. Maybe they were sure, and I just don't remember what they said. Like, to get the custom emotes where, like, you put the exclamation point, someone told me it was, I'm not sure it was Glass, someone said, like, it was, is that set up through that, or is that something else, or is that something through, maybe you told me, I just totally forget. Like, where you put the exclamation point, and, like, it does something, or it gives you an emote, how is that done? Yeah, those. Like, I mean, I know yours are voice ones, but isn't there one to make different emotes? Like, do you need to be the next Twitch level to do that stuff? Just for something that's just for fun. Like, it's, it would just, like, be for fun. I use Nightbot for the text commands and Streamlabs bot for the audio ones. So that's nothing to do with your Twitch level. It's just how you factor in your stuff that you import into, like, the OBS stuff or whatever it is. Nightbot text commands. So what are some of the text commands? Is that what you mean? Like, do they work together? You mean? I understand kind of what you mean, but I kind of don't. But what else is new, right? Bots don't actually run on Twitch. They run on some... Oh, okay. So, like, kind of when I do my countdown timer, I use this app called Snaps or something, and then you set that up, and then that's linked into the OBS, but, like, it's a separate app. Is that kind of right? Stream element, yeah. Stream elements as a moderator. What does that mean, as a moderator? Oh, never mind. As being a moderator. Yeah, I don't know how to. It was default like that. I didn't set that up. So we can do text commands too. And that's just something. I mean, what text commands would it do to make something flash on the screen or something? What does that do when someone types in exclamation point lurk? What does that do? Like, just, what does that do? Just standing here doing nothing while you guys are doing this. Are you telling me about stuff? That flashes on the screen that everybody sees then, I'm guessing? Okay. Still not sponsored by Dyke. In the chat box. Okay. So it just responds with a message or something. So that's in... Nightbot. Okay, so I just have to look into that. Nightbot, and what was the other one? Oh, Stream Elements, right? Okay. I'll look into that, I guess, at some point. Because I mean, I like to stream regularly, maybe every couple days or something, and sponsored by, yeah, right here. If you'd see my office, it's literally all Amazon boxes. I was saying to, I think it was Jeff or whoever was on first this morning or earlier, is I should put like a curtain with, like, I don't know, something, but I'm going to move my camera over here, so it's going to be facing that door so you can see people walking by, which it won't be anybody walking by. Yeah. The thing is, well, that's funny about that is my nearest neighbor, you can't see their house, but my nearest neighbor is probably around a half a kilometer away. So a third of a mile. So the telescope obviously would reach there, but you can't get rid of the Amazon boxes. Well, I recycle some, and if they're dirty, I burn. Like, I burn paper trash here, like use napkins and stuff I can burn here. So I do that. Most people don't or don't like it, but I don't burn plastic. Like, I recycle what I can recycle, and then garbage what's garbage, and then paper products that can't be recycled, because, like, certain things you can't recycle paper products, I burn them. It's easier for me. But my office, which is a pretty large room, is maybe like, I don't know, 16 by 14. Like, it's big enough for like a dining room. I moved in here 2.5 years ago, and I've never set it up other than just what you can't see. 30 year for burning here. Yeah, different areas. But can you burn, like, if you have like a campfire, can you have like a campfire in your backyard? Like to get with wood? Can you do that? Or is that like just in general you can't burn? Wow. I mean, uh-oh. Yeah, of course my speed's too slow because I'm just standing here doing nothing. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, here, in this township that I'm in, most areas in rural Canada, well, rural Ontario, you need to get what's called a burn permit. Not everybody gets them, but it's basically a permit that you go to the town, you say, hey, I want to burn wood, paper products, sticks, whatever you have like a campfire. You're supposed to get a permit for that, so the town knows that you may have open fires. Now, where I'm at here, yeah, I agree with that, Wally, because you're not filling the landfill, but then you're doing ozone stuff. So I don't know. I mean, if you look at it back in the day, people, depending where you lived, especially in Canada or in the United States, people burned everything. Like they burned styrofoam and plastic, like plastic from like sandwich bags. Like people would burn that stuff back in the day. So I don't know. Like yeah, it does. So I mean, neither of it's good. Recycling is the best if you can recycle, but you can't recycle everything. All non-compostable, non-recyclable waste in my country. So what goes in the landfill in the U.S. gets turned. It gives electricity, recycles, as opposed to all our paper. Yeah, I mean, there are different things that I've read. I'm just not literally doing nothing when I'm talking to you guys. What I've read is where I live, if you have any sort of like cardboard that's dirty, so if you have like a greasy pizza box, you can't recycle that. You put it in your recycling. When they get to the plant, they throw it in the garbage, like they sort it, because you can't recycle greasy paper. So a lot of things that people recycle, like thinking it's good, likely ends up in a landfill. I know here you're supposed to rinse out your bottles or your plastics. Like if you have like a ketchup bottle, you're supposed to rinse it out before you throw it into the thing, because then if not, it gets thrown into the garbage because they don't have time to go through and wash bottle. I don't know exactly what. I don't know, but it makes sense to me. Like when you put your recyclables in your recycling bin, rinse them out a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, Tizzy Beck. Yeah, I mean, there are different laws everywhere. I know, like, over in England and that, I'm pretty sure things are a lot more strict than they are kind of here in Canada, or even especially in the United States. Like, things are a lot more kind of like, like where my parents grew up, where I grew up, you don't need a burn permit to burn anything. You can burn whatever you want. No one's going to say anything. It's then you're wasting water, so you can't wait. Yeah, right. But I guess, could you recycle the water to make paper? Like if you would, you pulp it, you grind it up, you pulp it with water, whatever, and then you could maybe clean the water and recycle it. Yeah, there's no dirty paper can't be. Yeah, exactly. Anything with food or dirt. Yeah, exactly. Tizzy. Yeah, any recycled plastic that's too much. Yep, that's exactly how I believe how it is here. So it's water. The old guy. Yeah, right. That meme where I said about you pee on my, I pee out my window. I remember when I was a kid, you didn't need to burn mid for anything. That's funny. I'm thankful. I'm lucky, thankful. Use whatever word you want to use, to live where I live. Not like country where I live, but where I live in the area that I live in. I have no neighbors that can see me. I have no neighbors. It's very quiet around here. Drum. Yeah, I gotta set this stuff up. In Canada? Are you sure? I thought you were overseas in England. Sorry, maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so you're about. I'm in. Let's see. I mean, you know where Brampton is, right? Toronto and Brampton. In Guelph. You know where that is. I'm kind of around that area. So from Windsor, it's probably maybe 3 hours, I guess. Like I'm 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes to Niagara Falls. And you're probably, what, another hour or so beyond that? Cool, yeah. Guelph is about less than an hour where I live. Yeah, right, because you're right. You're on the other side of the river. I've never been to that part of the country. So, because you can literally see Detroit, like you can see Michigan, right, from the borders of Windsor. Like it's not like a Alaska, Russia situation, right? You can see them. They're that. Wait, none of these things are going to work when you do these text things. Hogwarts for nerds. Yeah, I didn't know that. Sorry, I just for some reason I thought summer computer camp. Like my son, he's real into like I don't even know what we're doing right now. Nothing. We're just talking. My son's really like bright. He's 4.5. He's into like space and like magic and making ice cream and all these like crazy things. And I'm not sure if there's any sort of those things around here. I mean, with COVID, obviously nothing's going to be running. See, Michigan, I'm good. Wind could be yeah, right. I'm just making up stuff. It's not that it's working. Yeah, nothing's working. I'm gonna have to figure out how to. I mean, to get the stream elements, is that what it's called? To get that up and running, I just went to YouTube and like I found a guy that says this is how you set up basic Twitch stuff. Which I mean, I could have figured out on my own. There's a cat right there, mind you. But I'm like, whatever. And I bother Wally enough with stuff, so I figured I might as well just try to find something out on my own. Oh, I know what we wanted to set up before I started not setting it up. Is set up to yeah. These counter things are dumb. I don't. To me, there's no point to have them. Sorry. All right. Let's just set up a little. I want to get the thrusters going or whatever they're called at level 1. Let's just set up a little bit of a. Little bit of a thing here. Sometimes I forget to talk. Hey, look at that. The belt is exactly the right length. I could have not have planned that unless I tried harder. Nope. Well, I guess we can set it now. I just want to set up a little bit here. This is just because I want to make... I want to get the thrusters. Or I don't think they're actually called thrusters at this level. What are they called? These things here. What are they called? These things. Yeah, thrusters. Thrusters, they go into the drones, which we have to make that other stuff. So we can at least start making this. This is on a 4-second timer, so you could have 8 of them, because 8 of them would be 6. Yeah, let's just do 8 of them. I might run into some problems here, though. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Let's just run it here. There. Let's see. Making up stuff. Now I want to play Dyson Sphere again, but I'm in the middle of 3 other games. What are you playing? What are you playing right now, Glass? I still feel bad about thinking you lived in England. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know who I'm thinking of then. I don't. But I do apologize for that. I'm just going to take it from this because I don't think it's going to matter. Stardew, Dying Light, 7 Days to Die. Yeah, the Stardew Valley, that's where, is that kind of like Animal Crossing? Like, not to be a rude way of saying it, but isn't it similar to that? You're a little character. I know the feeling between all this. You didn't have much time for recreational gaming. Planet Crafter, interesting. Animal Crossing, Marine Factory Horrors. Yeah, I've seen people play that. I don't know if it's something that I would be able to get behind playing like a lot. I don't know, but I should definitely look into it because it looks kind of neat. I think. Like I love the Animal Crossing. I love Pokemon, like original Pokemon, like on the Game Boy. If they'd make like a PC version of Pokemon, I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist, right? I'd love to play that. I think that'd be so fun. It's me who lives. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Pete, you do. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh well, honest mistake. Because Glass lives closer to me than probably anybody else does. Actually, that might not be true. So Wally remembers this. I don't. Well, maybe he does. The last eco server we had, there was a guy that lived in Toronto. I don't remember his name. He's not on the Discords or anything anywhere else. I don't know. Planet Crasher is super early. Oh. Oh, so is it kind of like Surviving Mars? I have played Surviving Mars, where you make like the domes. I don't get very far before everybody just dies. I don't know. There are the emulators with the original games that work. Ah, you have to download the game. Huh, I should, like, I don't know if I'm smart enough to be able to figure that out, Tizzy. I should, though. Yep, let me think of his name. First person. Oh, okay. So it's not a, you don't look down on it. I got it. For some reason, I have a hard time with first-person games. That's why Satisfactory, I play with a mod where I can fly. I can't, like, if I'd be looking like this the whole time to play this game, I couldn't do, I don't know, it's just, hey, look, we're making thrusters. At least we got something done. Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone. I thought I'd hear back from my wife, but I have not. Feel like Icarus. Yeah. Alright, we got thrusters done, and what are we going to be taking over? Blueprints, and then these, man. We have so much to do. I've done, like, nothing. That's why nothing is running right now. Let's look at what other science we can... Where's our science at, anyway? How are we doing on power, mind you? Probably the same we were doing before, yeah, because nothing's running right now. Yeah, Icarus, I haven't... Oh, hold on. Glass Satisfactory would be great for me, but I can't do the... Yeah, see, it's interesting. So, you like the... You don't like this, like how I'm looking like this? Yes, Satisfactory, or Factorio is very... it's not 2D, but what do they call that? Like, because you're not, like, looking down on it, you're looking sideways at it. It's like an isometric view. It's basically how you're looking at it. I just don't know what that's called. Is that like the term for it? 2.5D? Because you're not... Used to be called... ISO, yeah. Joe Mega, yeah, that was him. He didn't play very much, did he? That I can remember? I don't know. I don't remember. Also, this is a good time to remind anybody who's watching who is not following me, please follow. That would be excellent. And those of you are following, thank you for your continued support. There is my advertisement for the day. I keep meaning to play Eco. Yeah, we haven't... Yeah. Was that the guy that lived near me? Like, that got... I have to check on the bit. That got all, like, glass and pottery. Was that the one that lived near me? Or was that... I think that was somebody else. I don't think you follow that way, Jeff. Yeah, I don't remember. I heard the baby crying. I think the babysitter's with them, though. Yeah, I don't... Coslido, yeah, that was Coslido. He went really crazy. Yeah. What was his name? Joe Mega. Yeah, I think that was his name. Yeah, I can't remember what he did. Yeah, we haven't played... No, you can do whatever you want, Jeff. I just don't think anything's going to work. I don't know. Yeah, I miss Eco. Like, I'd love to get back into it, but that's the thing. It's still... The game still isn't, like, set up for long term. I don't know. I mean, our Sunday Shenanigans stream, I don't know if Eco would be a game for that. I mean, because it would have to... It would take a while if we'd only play 2 hours a day or 2 hours a week. We're used to you by now. Yeah. Jeff eats gluten-free pizza, too, so... We have to forgive him a little bit. Or someone, I think it was Jeff, right? Or was that IT? Someone did. I think it was you, Jeff. I don't remember. We were doing the whole pizza thing. Yeah, there's pizza pans that I bought. They were 16-inch. Yeah, right. Jeff. I eat cheeseless pizza, so the weirdness goes everywhere. Mine's rigorous, my wife and kids that are gluten-free. IT eats everything. Quotations everything, like he's super picky, or that he actually does eat everything. There's a cat right there. I eat everything that I like. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm looking around. There's people in and out. And my cat's probably waiting for her lunch. Hold on one second. I'm going to mute this. Sorry about that. Emphasis. IT's leftover metal scraps. Yeah, right. Nice telescope. Yeah, I bought it for my son. I've never used it. It was not expensive. It was like $60 or $80. Like I wanted like this coming summer when it's nice out. Hey, thank you. What is? I can never see anything. Nickinator 15. Thank you for the follow. And that's the coolest little like thing there. Oh wait a minute. Hold on. No, you're not following me. You're raiding. Thank you. Awesome. This is the first time I've had a raid. Thank you everybody who's just coming. And sorry for. Oop, not that button. I gotta get my, awesome. Hey, that's cool. Awesome, guys. Thank you for everybody joining. We're playing Dyson Sphere Program. We're talking about pizza. I just showed a cat. We're talking about a telescope that I got off of Amazon. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. This is awesome. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, welcome everybody. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. Thank you, everybody. Been playing Dyson Sphere Program for the last hour, and I got, like, hydrogen fuel cells made. Because we're just, like, talking about nonsense. Pizza in Dyson Sphere Program. Yeah, I made pizza last night. I was just going to say about, I bought these new 16-inch pizza pans from, they have holes in them. And I love a thin crust pizza that I make. And so I made pizza last night, and it turned out pretty good. so welcome, everybody. We're talking about pizza, and thank you for those who just followed me and are in the chat. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Looks like there's followers fixed here. Yeah, it did. So yeah, because now I'm up to 22. Well, which is 100% accurate. Thank you for the follow. That is awesome. Yeah, that would be great, Nick. Thank you. Now, so this is the thing. You come into chat. We're playing Dyson Sphere Program. We're not doing literally anything. And I have 22 followers. I'm trying to get to 50. In Dyson Sphere Program, I'm at the level of this. We're just kind of BSing for the last half an hour. Pizza is one of the things, like, I buy store-bought dough, so I cheat. But it's decent dough. I also make calzones. Now, calzone, depending on... Oh, in-game. For today, like, I'm almost at 2 hours, so I'm going to be wrapping up somewhat soon. But this episode, we flew to our lava planet. We got titanium up and running. And we got science going. We started doing proliferators, level 2s. So we're rolling right along. I mean, I'd be a lot farther on if I wouldn't be just talking the whole time. So today's goal, there was no goal today. But next goal, I mean, we're rolling through our red science. I guess the goal from the beginning of the stream, now that you ask, is to get logic stations up and running. But we got to start doing stuff with the sulfuric acid and whatnot. And I said that, I think, was that 45 minutes ago? I said I'm not going to do that this episode, and we haven't done anything since. So we're getting there. The next episode, I'm definitely going to get that up and running, because once I get logic stations going, I like to set up my little areas to have this being done here, this being done there, and then we start rolling along. Paint the paint for... Can you do that? I didn't know that you could do that. I guess I questioned myself if you could do that. I didn't know that you can do that. Well, I guess I never checked, so let's check right now if you can do that. It makes sense that you could, right? I always like tips from professionals. Now, if they could only fix how you connect these, I'm sure you'd know all about that as well. I mean, that connected. Yeah, okay, so never mind. I guess it's not that hard, is it? And this just needs power. Does that work? Does that work? Just paint everything. Why can I not click on this thing? Let me just... Yeah, that makes sense, right? So actually, let's just grab a couple of these and see. Dude, that is... But you can't double up on that, right? You can't put another one to double up on these. There got to be a limit, right? Yeah, Nick, once I start setting up my logic stations, which will be next time, I'm going to paint everything because then you can make I mean, these make so fast. They're so easy to make these things. Okay, that's what I thought. There's no, you can't stack that, which I guess that would be really cheaty because then you could just cycle through it 20 times and have 1,000% increase. Paint the painted paint. Lurk fooding. Oh yeah, I also talk with my hands for anybody who's watching. This is also the first time I have a webcam up, and I just got it the other day and got it set up so everybody can see me and my Amazon boxes, and we'll get there. We'll get there. Paintception, yeah, right. That's exactly what it is. But yeah, because when you set up your logic stations, allow one slot, or however you set it up, have one like where you have a bunch of other ones and you just feed off. Because I mean, that's what makes sense. That's what they're there for, right? And I think they're so early game tech that the devs want you to use them on almost everything. I don't know. But yeah, I'm setting it up here. Like once I start getting into things like, yeah, resources taken away, like these things, these things just, you need these for literally everything, not in the not too distant future. So like spraying these, like here, I'll ask you a question for the expert. So would you spray the products going into the assembler to make these to get a little bit extra out of that, or would you do that for maybe for speed purposes? Hi, Silent Storm 667. Thanks for stopping by here. Yeah. So that's the thing. If you could never speed, even for the things in later game, like I'm sure something that takes 20 seconds to make, you wouldn't use speed for that. I mean, it makes sense because you could just make more of them, right? Paint input out. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, I just started getting into like. I mean, this is a very early game. You can just see my little base or my little hub. So everything is very. Yeah, exactly. You can build more machine once you get to the MK3 belts that are super fast. Have you used? Here, I'll ask you this. Have you used the stacker thing? What is that called? It's not called a stacker, even though that's what it does. Where is that? We were looking at that earlier. This. Do you use these? Piler. Like you're piling things, but you're like, to me, piling, I was like, I'm gonna pile dirt. Stacking is like you're actually taking an object. Yeah, thanks, Nick. I appreciate the raid and everything. Stopping by, that was awesome. You moved from there. Cool. Yeah, I live. We're just saying, somewhere between Brampton and Guelph and Barrie. So triangulate that. I'm sure you know exactly where I'm talking about. That's where I'm currently at. But thank you for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. This is great. The piler. Now we're gonna pile paint. Getting speed is lazy. Yeah. Getting bonus products efficient. You can build machines. Talking with my hands. See you, Nick. Yeah, cool. Where are we at on what happened? Did we fill this up again? No, our science didn't stop. Pretty close to there. I used to. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. I'm out in like kind of horse country, farm country. I have a farm where I'm at right now. Stacking becomes big once you get the upgrades for your logistics. Yeah, that's right. I did see that in the notes that you can set that up, and so it will automatically output on stacks, which should be super handy because then you're using. Well, I'm not sure how many things you can stack, up to 4, I think, because you can stack it twice, right? You can stack it 4 times, especially for things that you're and then. Here's a question for you because I have older save games. I just didn't go into them. So if you pull out a stack from a logic station, do you have to unstack it before the assemblers can use it, or whatever can use it, or will it take it as it needs to? And there's a bit of a delay, so I'm kind of just like looking at the screen. Can I stack these up anymore? I can go one more. This is never going to fill up. Nope to which? You have to unstack them before they're usable? They just take it. Oh, okay. I get it. So that's very handy then. I guess that's why it's quite... Where is that on the tech tree? It's quite late. Yeah. No, not late. It's yellow science. So that almost be one of the first things you get with it. What do you need to build that? The super magnetic rings, processors, gears, steel. So nothing too crazy. I'm not researching. Like, we're doing these now, and then I'm not... I mean, this would be... I'm just trying to run through the... I always find in games like this, even in Factorio, you out-tech your current level of where you're at. Yeah, sorry, Nick. I know you wanted to go. Just asking you questions. Yeah, you can have a stack of 4 on a belt. Oh, wow. That is like... That's super handy because then you need... Instead of a Mark III belt moving, what is it, 30 items per second, it's moving 120. Like, if you stack it like that, that's really, really cool. So that'll be very handy when you're making the turbines and all these things that literally take so much materials. That's really cool. Not in a rush. Yeah, it's all good though. I have to... What time is it? It's... I only have a couple minutes left, and then I'm gonna have to head out. Just busy chit-chatting with everybody because I've been here almost 2 hours, and I gotta head out. I gotta head outside and plow some snow. Of course, you know all about that, or maybe you used to know all about that. But yeah, I gotta really. I think I'm taking too much. I'm not taking anything. Yeah, I gotta. Next episode, maybe we gotta work on. Whoops, not that. We gotta work. Not that either. Jesus. Too many games have too many different things. What is snow? Where are you from, Silent Storm? California, Mexico, Florida. Oh, New Brunswick. So you didn't leave to anywhere warmer. You lived anywhere warmer. I've never been that way. I've never been east of Montreal. Yeah, I'm not originally from Ontario. I'm originally from Pennsylvania in the United States. I've been here for almost 15 years now, so pretty much an honorary Canadian. This is... Do I not have cracking unlocked? Cracking is the next thing that we got to work on to start getting this up, the oil up and running a bit better. I don't know. All that... Yeah, New Brunswick... That. Ah, yeah, it's... Get a lot of rain, I guess. That's a common thing that you live in Europe or anywhere over there in England and France and all that. It rains all the time. Northern New Brunswick, cool. So we have lots of Canadians or people who are honorary Canadians in the stream. And Wally lives just on the other side of Canada, or on the other side of Windsor, so that's great. And then the other people, YT's not in here. Jeff and everybody's very close to like here, which is kind of cool. Very cool. Let's see. You know what? I'm kind of not doing anything right now, and I'm at my 2-hour limit, so we'll work with that. So I don't want to leave everybody hanging here, but I am going to have to go. Well, not necessarily Midwest. It's more like northern part. It's funny. I find it so far talking to Twitch. Everyone seems to have. Oh, it's funny. All my family is still from down in the States. Yeah. All my family's from people still down in the States. Actually, I don't need to keep that screen up. But I am going to go. I have to go. I do thank Nick for coming by and bringing all those people with. That's great, and doing the raid. Haven't been doing Twitch for that long, as you can obviously tell. I'm working at it. But I do want to thank everybody for stopping by. This is the longest stream I've ever done. We're almost at 2 hours, but it's awesome. We didn't get a lot of stuff done, but we had a lot of laughs, and we met a lot of new people. Thanks to Nick bringing people over and other people joining the stream, and a couple new followers. We're up to 22, which is awesome. We're getting close to 50. But yeah, thank you, everybody. And I will be streaming again probably tomorrow, maybe around the same amount of time or same time frame, around that 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern U.S. time, I guess is how you saw it, Eastern Standard Time, or maybe Daylight Time. We're still in that. Otherwise, I always stream Sunday nights with Wally and Jeff and IT, who's not here, and Alana, who's also not here. A couple group of us from Wally 1169's Discord, so feel free to stop over there. Great bunch of people. Most people are good. Other people don't know how to cook pizza there, so I wouldn't talk to them. And Pete, go all the way over in the UK, who's eating dinner right now, and everybody else is eating dinner, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll definitely catch you next time.